Welcome back, everybody. This is To The Point. I'm Terry Owens. Our next guest, no stranger to this set, LaMarr's Shields, the CEO of the Urban Leadership Institute.
I also want to thank, in a very special way, Darnell Shields for his youthful input, his vision, and for the leadership that he is showing in organizing our young people. Let's give it up for Darnell, y'all. Come on now. Let's really hear it for Darnell.
You don't have to believe the lies that people say about you. NDIRE said it this way: the words that come out of your mouth, you are the first to hear. You see, when we were young, the first lie that they told us was sticks and stones may break your bones, but names and words will never hurt you. It's a lie, because we know that somebody said something so degrading to us. Somebody made us feel so bad about ourselves that we hate who we are. We hate the color of our skin. We hate the texture of our hair. We hate that we're poor blacks. We hate that we're poor whites. We hate that we're poor Latinos, because somebody said to us that we're no good.
And here to talk to us about that kind of investment, LaMarr D. Shields, who's president and co-founder of the Urban Leadership Institute. You have something called a Youth Explosion Conference.
This is the
I hope you're not going to explode youth, but
no, we're not
tell us what that's about.
It's an explosion of ideas. Again, when I was teaching, my young people said they want something that they can relate to, something that involves them. So I created a conference called Youth Explosion 4 years ago. It took place on the campus of Morgan State University with 400 people. Now we're up to 1,500 people.
Well, the critics say Boy Scouts are noticeably absent from the inner city. LaMarr Shields with the Urban Leadership Institute says the problem's even worse in inner city neighborhoods. He wants the Boy Scouts of America to invest more time and money into keeping inner city troops vital and alive.
We really want them to create culturally sensitive programs, and all by actually recruiting African Americans or Latinos or Asians that will attract this population.
But Baltimore Boy Scout leaders tell Eyewitness News that's simply not true. They say they're heavily involved in the inner city.
I don't think that they're culturally sensitive enough to the urban community. I think they're doing an excellent job in suburbia, but when it comes to the urban community, they're not doing a great job.
Young people are looking to find themselves. And what they're looking for is they turn into drugs, and they turn to legal drugs like alcohol. And one of the greatest challenges, I think, with the adults, I think adults tend to forget that they were young people at one time. And what better way to find yourself is in a bottle, when you can create somebody other than who you are. It's like you can become anybody you want to be when you actually drink or you actually use drugs. So young people, I mean, what we have to understand is that peer pressure, young folks and adults have pressures. We all have pressures, but you cannot allow any person, your friend, cousin, or parent, pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do, because in the end you're the one that have to be responsible for your own well-keeping, because your friend will not allow you to drink, and they will not allow you to drive drunk as well. So remember, you have to dig deep within yourself to say, this is not what I want to do, this is not what I want to become, I don't want to live my life inside of a bottle.
These teens aren't gossiping about school. They're talking about different forms of violence. Leading the discussion is LaMarr Darnell Shields, co-founder of the Urban Leadership Institute.
How many of you guys, by show of hands, how many of you guys believe that bullying goes on in schools? By show of hands, how many of you guys believe it does not go on?
I don't think that adults really understand the pressures that young people have when it comes to sex. They're being bombarded with so many different messages. When you look at hip-hop videos, when you look at magazines, when you listen to the music on the radio, there's so many pressures saying that it's okay to have sex. Catherine made a statement that when we're actually offering contraceptives to young people, they're starting to believe that it's okay to have sex.
My name is Jonathan Tran. I work for Atlantic Care Behavioral Health down in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I think it's an awesome conference. I think Mr. Shields, wonderful speaker, and him and his partner has put together a really good program. I think it will make a really big difference where it really comes. Well, I work with inside Martin Luther King School, so the majority of my students and the majority of students that involved with the program they're running right now are African American, between the ages of 10 and 17, 10 and 16, around that age. So I plan to integrate this program into the programs I've previously run, and next year I'll actually start up a whole new program that will run directly involved with the curriculum that has been created for this program. This seems to me more like a conference than a training, actually, because I'm having so much fun and I'm getting so much feedback from so many leaders of the community that wants to make a difference, that has the same aspirations as myself.
My name is Tracy Cotman, and I'm from Princess Anne, Maryland, on the Eastern Shore with Somerset County Public Schools. Currently, I facilitate a ladies group or girls group at the high school. We also have a gentleman's club at the high school in our county, at one high school in the county, and we will be using the curriculum for the boys group. And I plan to purchase the Dare to Be Tweet curriculum when that comes out for our girls group. What I hope to do is be able to integrate this curriculum throughout our county and other schools as well. I think the conference was very dynamic, it's very interactive, and David and Darnell both are very knowledgeable, and I think the twist that they're able to give the workshop is their own personal experiences.